Hi, beautiful people, gorgeous people, beautiful friends. Back again with an old master, and this time we will be talking about Lawrence Alma Tadema. I used to call him Tadema, but then I found out that he was actually born in the Netherlands, so his name would be pronounced Tadema. But just to make it simple for everyone and myself, I will call him Lawrence. I'm on a first name basis. No, anyways. I found some beautiful artwork that I would want to see in a diamond painting, so that's why I made this segment. If it is your first time here, hello, welcome. My name is Lenka, and I normally do content about diamond painting, but I'm also a sucker for old masters, so I do have this segment where I kiddie pool dive into an old master. And today we will be talking about Lawrence Alma Tadema. If you are a returning subscriber or just yeah, whatever. Thank you so much for returning. I appreciate you being here. And please do consider subscribing for people who haven't done yet. I would so appreciate it. But back to this beautiful old master, Lawrence Alma Tadema, born in 1836 in Dronreep, which is somewhere in the Netherlands, died in 1912 in Wiesbaden, Germany. So, Tadema, I was going to call him Lawrence. I'm so sorry, call me Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence it is. Lawrence was very famous during the Victorian age. And next to paintings, he also made so many etches and engravings. And wow, it's just awesome how much work he did in his life. So, um, in 1840, Lawrence loses his father, and due to financial struggles that came afterwards, because I believe they had a family of 5 children, he had he had the idea of becoming a lawyer because his father was a notary slash solicitor, so it's only logical that he would make that choice. But his mom recognizes his talent and says, like, she urges him to practice painting and drawing before going to school. And so that way he kept developing his talents. But he was not accepted in art schools in the Netherlands. So that's pretty much like we heard when you watched a video about Mucha. That's the same thing. Mucha wasn't accepted into schools in Prague, and you're like, afterwards you can say, you daft fool, why didn't you enter this young man into this program, because he's clearly very talented, but maybe the world was not ready for his art, because his art is very much um, very ecstatic and erotic, and like things that people maybe weren't used to. But I'm glad his mom told him to just go ahead with it. So in the end, he did get accepted in the Royal Academy of Antwerp, which is in Belgium. Yay! Go Belgium! I'm not so patriotic at all, but never mind. So, but he was well on his way to become one of the most famous painters of the British Empire, because he went to live in the British Empire in 1870. That is where he married his second wife, Laura Teresa Alma Tadema, and she lived from 1852 till 1909. So he sadly outlived his second wife as well. Um, and she was also a painter, so I will show you some of her work as well because it's a bit in the same style and everything. So he became one of the most famous painters of the British Empire, and it led him to become Sir. So he was what is the word? I can't remember. So he was made a Sir in 1899 by Queen Victoria, and when he died, he was buried in the crypt of the St. Paul's Cathedral in London. So yeah, very much cherished by the British Empire and seen as one of the greatest of his time. Very good. And then there's a saying, they allegedly think that that's a thing that he said, but he said, while I'm painting, I'm an artist, but when it's finished, I'm a businessman. And yeah, we can say that about him because in his life, he made 450 works, which were all given an opus number. So, opus, that's the Latin word for work, and that's mostly used by musicians. But he gave them an opus number to protect his work from forgery and copying. And to get money in between his works, he made his own reproductions. So he reproduced his work sometimes from a painting into an etch or in an engraving or just something with, yeah, it was really a businessman. So I thought that was really good to know. So also Tadema was the first one to try to base his depictions of the antiquity on reality. So much of his drawings and paintings are based on the excavations of Pompeii, where the Pompeii. Oh, thank you. I get a message now. Thank you. um, So the eruption of the Mount, I don't know, what is it? Vesuvius? I can be wrong, but anyways. And he kept objects, well, he studied objects from museums, and later he even traveled to Egypt, and he kept Roman, copies of Roman objects. So he was sometimes more seen as an archaeologist and a scientist more than a painter because some of his works were used to create decors of Hollywood movies, like a century later, because they were like most close to the truth, I would say. So films like The Gladiator, The Ten Commandments, Exodus, Gods and Kings, Ben-Hur. So that's in short his life in very short, but there's a beautiful biography. I will put a link down in the description because this is very summarized. And in the biography, you can also watch his full oeuvre. So yeah, let's dive into this wonderful, marvelous painter. Ah, the talent! It just goes on and on and on. If I would be able to paint like this, I would be like, wow. So, also, I haven't got a backstory for every painting because I did my research, and for some of them I found backstories, not for all of them. So I will just show you what I picked out for beautiful diamond paintings, well, for customs. So the first one that I want to show you, this is called a kiss. I will see if I had this, yeah, in a bigger size. So there you can see all the antiquity marbles, the stairs, some women bathing in the background in a river. And what is very interesting, that in almost every painting you can see he tries to sneak in his autograph, but he does that for every painting, so just to make sure that it's an authentic. And there you can see his autograph. But I found this to be so cute, and the girl, she's like accepting, I don't know who this is, her mother, and very interesting uh, things she has on her feet. I couldn't find out what it is, but it looks more like socks. She's wearing sandals. You've got, and the look on her face is more like, yeah, 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 come on, get it over with. I don't know, but I think these colors are just marvelous. Oh, just beautiful. And the way he depicted the classical, the classical era is just, yeah, astonishing. There's, so then I picked this out, and this is called a garden altar, 1879, where you can see this woman. There's many of his work that has got something like offerings and altars, and that's something that is sometimes in his works. It's all about offering and festivities and ecstasy, and not a drug ecstasy, just a feeling of ecstasy. So here you see a woman um, drumming on what is it called? English, the word. Ah, ah, it escapes me. But again, you've got all the marble here, the beautiful blue sky. And here you see in the background, you see a depiction of an offering. So here's an altar, and here I believe he got his autograph worked in again. It's not that clear, so maybe for a diamond painting you would have to um, just make some more contrast, but I thought it was very beautiful and very interesting, so I wanted to, yeah, show you. Ah, so next up we've got Bacchante. It's a painting from 1907, and well, I made a note for myself. So Bacchante, in this one, he depicts Maenads who are playing cymbals and pipes. Here you can see another woman playing the pipe. And then I thought I'm going to look for the meaning of this, and I found out that Maenads in ancient Greek, they were followers of the wine god Dionysus, and they prepared his wine and used it along with dancing and sex, yeah, to access a state of frenzied divine madness and ecstasy. In this altered state, they were believed to be possessed by the god, imbued with gifts of prophecy and superhuman strength. So that's something that is very clear in his works. It's very much about the festivity, the ecstasy, the erotic, the, yeah. So I love the way that he's able to paint these symbols. It's very realistic. Um, yeah, I love the way the statue here. I don't know what it's saying here, but I wouldn't be surprised if there would be some alluding to his name, because that was something that he was going to do as much as possible, put his name somewhere in a painting to, yeah, be sure that it wouldn't get stolen or copied. And this one, oh my God. I don't know if I told you already. I did tell you in a previous video somewhere, but I've got something with large statues. They freak me out, and it's simply. And this one is called Sculptures in Ancient Rome, dated 1877, where you see slaves working on a sculpture, the big head of a sculpture. So I can imagine that it would have been like that. So uh, yeah. And I don't know, there's something that attracts me so much about this painting. For a diamond painting, it's, yeah, it's an old master. What can I say? It's maybe not that romantic and beautiful, but it has got something that is very appealing. Like, it's almost like you can touch into the lives of those must be slaves, I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, how do you get slaves to make something so beautiful as that? But yeah, sculptures, very beautiful. Color, the color choices are always very vivid and very diamond painting worthy. What have I done? Okay, thank you. So, um, just waiting. Okay, thank you so much. With a red background and the very interesting, um, I don't know, it has got this vibe, and it's called Woman and Flowers, 1868. Gives me a very antique, but then again, very modern vibe. So I wanted to include this woman smelling the flowers. There you have got these typical. You see them a lot also in the works of Godward, like these tiger, um, actual furs of tigers. What is that? It's like I see a face there, but I might be just imagining this. Yeah, my imagination is always. "Ooh." But look at those flower pots, very beautiful, and the way this is so realistic. Come on, and the sofa, love this so much. Oh my God, in a diamond painting. Listen, listen. So, anyways. Oh, it started to rain again. Thank you so much. So this is one that I added just to show you. Um, I will try to enlarge it if I've got. Oh, this is one that I didn't add, but I urge you to go. This is one of the latest works, The Finding of Moses, I believe it's called. But this is a portrait he made of himself when he was 16. 16 years old, and you can paint something like that? Like, how? Come on. He gifted it to his mom in 1852. So, and here it says he was world famous except for the Netherlands, where he came from. Yeah, but I thought this is very extraordinary for a 16-year-old boy to paint something like that. So that's why I had to include this work. Then this one. Sometimes I did no. Okay, no. Okay. Ah, where is it? Oh, there. Sorry. So, this is called Favorite Poets work of 1888, and I'm going to show you in larger. Let's go. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous, the colors, and look at the way this is depicted here in the background. Like, you've got here this ancient type of houses and columns, I don't know, but she's reading scrolls that are from a poet. She's listening, just I don't know, she looks a bit lovesick to me, but that can that's my own interpretation. But the colors are just simply fabulous. Fabulous. So yeah, that's one that yeah. Yep. Then this is a detail of well, this is also a detail, but that's the actual painting, and it's called Alma Spring, 1894. This is one of those interesting ones where you can only choose a part of the painting or the full painting. Very detailed, but look at this, like with the tambourine. That was the word, tambourine. Thank you. So, yeah, again, very festive, very ecstatic. Um, one with a flute here, all instruments. Yeah, I know. So I will show you the details of this one. Like, this is the detail of the woman with her flute. This one is completely a goner, completely high. I don't know what to say. Here again, you've got a statue here, but these are women like, yeah, in a happy dance mode, flowers in their hair. But I love it. I love it so much. So, this is called a Harvest Festival 1880. It was supposedly reproduced in 1909 as an engraving, but yeah, as I said, if you want to know more, go and do your research because there was so much. So I had to be very specific about some things, but you know what? She looks like the weird aunt on a family gathering. She's like the aunt you're embarrassed about, but then again are very much enthusiastic about because she's making you laugh. That was my my take on this. Surely it has got some other meaning and other intentions, but oh my god, it made me laugh so hard. Like, this is my weird auntie. And people clapping in the background, guy playing the pipe. So harvest, you can see all the straw here and yeah. Anyways, very beautiful, very fun. I always try to find some things that I can relate to. Um, this one is a very interesting one. This is called A Coin for Vantage, 1895. You can see these three women up high on their balcony, and this stone statue which has got a garland as well. And what I found about that is he's famous for depicting scenes of I'll go away. Famous for depicting scenes of ancient Rome and Greece, his paintings evoke a sense of decadence and luxury. This one depicts three aristocratic women looking down at a harbor below. So the painting's title, Coign of Vantage, literally means sorry, a favorable positioning for observing. So that's coin of vantage. That means that you're higher up in rank or in just position and that you can see all the peasants below. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's very obvious. But yeah, lovely nevertheless. They're so colorful and meaningful. Very interesting. Then we go a bit down. That's also a detail I showed you. So this one, I couldn't find anything about this one. It just says girl in a bonnet with her head on a blue pillow. And that's it. It's a watercolor on paper. I'll see if I've got a bigger. No, I didn't. But maybe I should just, yeah, enlarge it a bit. So, but it's so beautiful. She's like so dreamy, and see the hands and what she's wearing. I thought, yeah, for a diamond painting, why not? It's really, I don't know, there's something about this, something very eerie. So where am I? I'm gonna put it smaller again. So next one is this one called A Promise of Spring. Also didn't find much about it, but I'm very happy there's a man and a woman depicted. So for people who are like, we need more men in diamond paintings, let's see. So this is the one. All some blossoming tree behind them. Here you've got the autograph again, Alma. You see Alma Tadema, and then in Roman numbers his the date when it was painted. This will return in another painting I will show you. It's a sphinx-like figure, but look at that, and the way she's dressed, and he's like courting her, and she's like, oh, she looks like she's going to faint. But I love it. I love it so much. So, uh, oh, this one is a very interesting one. I'm gonna show you the bigger version of this one as well. Plucking. Let's go. Like, this one is called The Conversion of Paula by Saint Jerome, 1898. But what I find so interesting about this one is that they call him Saint Paul. Saint Jerome. Sorry, she's Paula. She apparently became a very religious person afterwards, and she was even pronounced saint, so Saint Paula. But allegedly, there was something going on between them, the two of them, so there's a whole backstory that would take me too long to tell you all this, guys, but just know that there's something wicked. But I love this painting nevertheless. She's so beautiful, and you can see that. Sorry if you hear my children in the background. So he's trying to convert her, but it was said that he did put his hands on her and she rejected in the end because she was going to devote her life to religion. Um, Here you have the autograph of the painter. Okay, then we have this one. Isn't this so beautiful? I didn't find any backstory for this one, but it's clear what she's doing. She's picking daisies out of the grass. It's called Spring in the Gardens of the Villa Borghese, 1877. I'm just gonna tell my children to be silent. Just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, back, kids. Oh my god. So, very beautiful red-haired woman. The position she's in is very interesting for a painting. You can see people on the benches here. Also, this reminds me a bit of the fountain in Rome. Is it Rome? Maybe. Somewhere else, maybe, but it's a fountain, and I thought this to be a very, very beautiful painting for a diamond painting. Because I still look at paintings as if it could be a diamond painting, because that's my channel, you know. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. So next up we have got this one, and this one is called A Spring Festival, or another title is On the Road to the Temple of Ceres, 1879. Again, very ecstatic women dancing on the way to the temple, men playing their flutes, girls in the water or what have you. No, it's grass. It looks like water, but it's actually grass. They're like playing instruments and dancing, and it's very like woohoo. Um, the saving is nigh, and I don't know, but this has got this feeling like yay. Like this is how I would feel when it's weekend. Like woohoo, it's weekend. That's just my personal opinion. But anyways, love this so much. Love the fact that you've got these two women in the foreground, and you've got a whole lot of people in the background, and then you've got and his way of mastering the way that the sun is hitting the scenery is just it's just I've got no words because look at the way he depicts it. Like you can see the sun bursting into there, and it's so realistic. It's so wow. That's why he was on my list to do a video about it, because it's just too this one. I don't know if I've got a bigger. I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. Ah, bollocks. Sorry. Um. Where am I? No, more than this. Wait. I will try to get a bigger. We are going to get this in a larger scale. Okay, go there. Go there. Okay, there we go. Like, look at those two women. This one is called Unconscious Rivals. It's a painting from 1893, and it's an image of two women. One is sitting, the other is standing, and seemingly waiting for someone. The anticipation is apparent on the subjects' faces, as one of them even looks bored from waiting. Following his topic of romance, it's interpreted that two women are waiting for the same lover, hence the title. So they don't know they're rivals, but they are. They are unaware or refuse to acknowledge that they share the affections of the same person. And that's what I find so interesting about this. Look at this. There was also something said about those roses that were actually not known until the ninth. So he did embed some of um his own time into these paintings. But here you've got Cupid, and then there you've got a statue which should be the statue of Eros. So two love gods, and yeah, you see, she's waiting, and the other one's waiting, and oh my God, this is so interesting. Look at this. This is just so wild. Oh, I'm loving this so much. So yeah, Eros and Cupid in the background gives it some more of a suspense, like waiting for the same person. Oh no. So yeah. Um okay, we go on. Where are we? Okay, this one. So this one is called Godspeed, a painting from 1893. Um, she leans over the balcony to toss roses on someone that's down there somewhere, and three other women on the balcony are um, witness to the departure. And then you've got these classical arcs here. You've got a classical arc and the sea in, but I thought it was very beautiful. The colors are so gorgeous. But yeah, that's a departure, maybe of a soldier or someone that she loves, and she's tossing the roses. It's just beautiful. And it also reminds me somewhat of a vintage poster. Uh, So next up, I'm gonna do this. This is one of his second wife. His second wife, Laura Teresa Alma Tadema. Um, her style is it's confusing because her style is very much alike to his style, but she depicted some other things. But this one is very known, and it's called Window Sunshine 1881. And there's something about this painting that I just love so much. Looking out of the window is by far the most outstanding of her paintings, which is captivating portrayal of childhood, radiant lightness, and its play of reflections on the glass on the window. And you can see that here. That's very, so his wife must have been very talented. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you about it. So his wife, that's when he got back to London in 1870. He was 34, and when he proposed to her, she was only 18 years old. So of course there were lots of yeah, they didn't want him to get married to her, but they obviously married, and she died at 59. So he outlived her again, and that broke his heart because their marriage seemed to be a very good marriage, but she was a very talented painter as well, as you can see. So yeah. Okay, Then we go down here. That's also one of his wife, Laura Teresa Alma Tadema. Oh, forgot to put down the. It's a queen, but I can't remember which queen. It was a queen of France. Can I find it again? Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. Google Lens. Lens, Lenka. Google Lens. I'm sorry, I'm vaping. Meanwhile, forgive me. Forgive me. Oh, okay. Here, Wikimedia.org. Queen Catherine of France. That was it. Queen Catherine of France, 1888. So she did copy his style a bit, I believe, but it's nevertheless she's very talent. She was very talented as well. So very beautiful. Don't know what is going on there. I didn't find that much of information about it. Where are we at? So I'll go here. This one is called Venus and Mars and painted in 1888 as well. This is the young Venus. You can see it's very symbolic because this statue that could be Mars, and she's looking lovingly at him, and because I believe they were lovers in the ancient mythology, and you can see her shells, which of course are a verwijzing. Oh my god, my words. Wait, verwijzing. Verwijzing, Engels. Reference. Oh, thank you. A reference to the birth of Venus, where she comes out of the shell. Here you have his autograph again. Very interesting. So, this is the first part. I will come back with a second part because, yeah, uh, Vimeo lets me do parts in 45 minutes. So I will see you back in just a second. So hi, back again with the rest of this video. Um, this one is called the Colosseum 1896. It looks so freaking interesting, and I didn't find nada, nothing, niente, nothing of this painting, so I was very disappointed. But anyways, three women looking from down from the balcony again, like noble women, of course. You've got a parade going on here with soldiers, so they're looking up from their, I would say, an ivory tower. I don't know, but here you've got the Colosseum. Think it's very interesting, very beautiful, but I wish I could tell you more about this, but it's gorgeous. Nevertheless, it's so gorgeous. And this one? This is called Between Venus and Bacchus. So I believe this is Venus. Oh, or this is Venus. And Bacchus, I don't know. But you see the fountain, how this is so neat. I love this so much. She's looking at her reflection. This is, I don't know, it's a guy, but he looks very how's it called? Oh my god, androgyn, androgen. Like, not sure if it's a man or a woman. Androgyny. Yeah, okay. They once they said about me that I've got a very androgyne face. I'm like, What? Uh, yeah, anyways. Yeah, I know I'm a woman, but I've got a low voice, so maybe they could be right. Anyways, love this. And again, the tambourine. Um, this would be a bit much maybe for diamond painting, but then again, it's so, I don't know, there's something about this that just makes me want to do it. I don't know. What can I say? I'm a sucker for things like that. This is called Summer Offering 1911. Again, not much found on this painting, but I believe it says it all. Like, summer is there, beautiful women with roses and offerings. All that I could find out about this painting. Wait, okay. Oh, why? Under. Yeah, anyways. Hmm. But I thought this would be for a diamond painting very beautiful, like the colors are very vivid and always with the red hair. Yeah, I love it, but yeah, very beautiful. Not really much to say about it because I didn't find lots about it. So we did this. Oh yeah, this one. This is a question mark because it's sometimes it's called a question, sometimes it's called a solicitation. It's unclear, and seeing that he copied his own work very much into engravings and no, wait. He copied much of his own work, so sometimes it's very hard to find um can I yeah, okay. To find um the authentic work, if that makes sense, because he had paintings, but then he made copies of his own work. So you see a woman on a bench, very antique, Romanesque like, and she's like thinking about things, and he's like full on like hitting on her, I would say. So, but I found it to be very interesting. It's a bit pale, so you wouldn't, nah, I don't know, you could cut off some parts of this painting just to make it into a beautiful diamond painting, but I wanted to show it to you. Anyways, where am I? I don't know where I am. Yeah, that's a friend of ours. This one I found to be so beautiful. It's a drawing of his own library in Townsend House in London when he was living in London. It's a drawing 1884. I don't know if I have. Why didn't I put into the correct links? Oh my god, I'm such an egghead. But I will search it with the Google Lens so we can maybe see it a bit bigger. Where is it? Come on, show it to me. Okay, no, that's not good. I'm so sorry. I am prepared, but sometimes it's just like, it's not going to work. Twitter? And now they're gonna ask me to, yeah. Anyways. Let me check if I can. No, I cannot find it. I'm so sorry, guys. Then we will have to enlarge it a bit. Okay, so this is a look of the library, and To be honest, for a diamond painting, I know this maybe wouldn't be so interesting, but I don't know. It gives me like this cozy vibe. It makes me want to be there. It's like, oh, let me lay down there in the on the sofa here with the the furs and just make me read a book and yeah, I think it's very beautiful. So that's one that I had to put in there. Okay, like this. Okay, so sorry. So, where are we? Okay, this one. Also very interesting. Why didn't I take notes? I did take notes. What did I do? Oh, wait, I will see if I've got it somewhere else. Normally this is called, what the, wait, Google Lens. See, Google Lens is also something you can look up paintings with if you're not sure if they're public domain or not. You can always check with Google Lens. A reading from Homer. So Homer is reading here from scrolls that are, yeah, it's poetic. He's a philosopher and it's very dramatic. He's looking up to his audience, and they believe that it was just before a festival because they're very festive dressed, and you've got this couple here holding hands and a woman laying down here. Oh, woman or man? I'm not sure. Another woman standing here. So always, yeah, like they're always in the middle of festivities. It's very it's like, oh my God, I want this in my life. I want festivities. I want to anyways, sorry. Um got carried away there. Where was I? So yeah, let's go to this. This is called The Poet Gallus Dreaming. 1892. It's a man! It's a man! Yay! Let's go with yay! Yes, such a beautiful man again. Oh my god. Oh, sigh. The dress, very interesting. Also the marble here. The little mosaic tiles. His sandals, flowers dropping to the ground. Here is the autograph, I believe. He's dreaming, he sees the sea there, and what's not to love? Come on, tell me this in a diamond painting. If you're a dreamer. I know I'm a dreamer. Oh, yeah, this one, very interesting. There, I did have some backstories. So this is called Stridules and Sponges, 1880. So here you can see three Roman women bathing and scraping their arms with stridules, which I had to research because stridules apparently are an instrument with a curved blade used especially by ancient Greeks and Romans to scrape the sweat and the dirt from their skin in hot air bath or after exercise. So it's a scraper. I was like, okay, this is interesting. Um, I don't know if I ever had to use them, but hmm, looks very lovely. So they're in the basin of a fountain in the form of a dolphin. There's legs. So you got this guy, so a dolphin and a boy intertwined, entwined. And in the foreground, you've got a part of a mosaic and a sponge. So, oh my God, so interesting. And here is the autograph again. He made sure that he put his autograph everywhere. But lovely, 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 lovely. Like I can't imagine using that, but yeah, now seeing my kids and especially my girl, I can imagine. So this one is called The Persistent Reader. The Persistent Reader 1909 by his wife Laura Teresa Alma Tadema. She looks like she's going to strike this guy on his head for not stopping reading. She's got really this look on her face like, if you don't stop reading now, I'm gonna come and just bang you on the head. And yeah. But look at the interior, isn't it? It's so gorgeous. He's like all. He does look like an ex of me. Oh my god, I can imagine what she's feeling. But I love this so much. She looks furious, but she's like, okay, I'm going. Okay, but that's her head, and he doesn't want to stop reading. So, yeah, his wife was very talented as well, to say the least. Then we've got Offerta Votiva, 1873. So, a votive offering. Offerta votiva means votive offering, or votive deposit is one or more objects displayed or deposited without the intention of recovery or use in a sacred place for religious purposes. Such items are a feature of modern and ancient societies and are generally made in order to gain favor with supernatural forces. So I don't think I have to explain this very much. She's got a very typical Greek ancient face, putting a very beautiful red hair, by the way, putting down some flowers on a whatever, but she's putting them down on an altar somewhere just to, I don't know. Tell me, there's something about it, no? I would see me doing this in a diamond painting. It's very beautiful. I love this. Love this so much. So, anyways, next one. Oh, this is so beautiful. Motherly Love or The Kiss. So there were two titles, 8081. You've got again Alma. Do you see Alma Tadema? And there you could see that it was his painting, mother kissing her daughter, just extremely beautiful. Just, oh my god, there we go again. Ah, what have I done? Okay, sorry. So, the way she's, yeah, that's the way I kiss my girl sometimes. Like, you're gonna receive a kiss on your forehead if you want to or not. I'm going to kiss you. You're too cute. I love you. And the girl is like, ah. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. But again, vivid colors, very beautiful. God, I love that so much. Love that so much. So, anyways, yeah, this one. This is Pandora, 1881. We all know the thing about Pandora, but for people who are not really familiar with Pandora and the box of Pandora, which was actually a jar, Pandora opened a jar left in her care, containing sickness, death, and many other unspecified evils, which were then released into the world because she just couldn't help herself from opening it. Yeah? Though she hastened to close the container, only one thing was left behind, usually translated as hope, though it could also have been the pessimistic meaning of deceptive expectations. Whatever, she couldn't help herself, she opened it and yeah, thank you, Pandora. Oh my god, thank you so much. But anyways, I love the way it's looking here. Like you've got this jar and there's this sphinx-like figure on top of it. She's very beautiful, red-haired woman. Yeah, with lavender. If I would say it's lavender around her head, the sea in the background, some type of cave, and she's about to open it and bestowing us all with plagues and misery and thank you. Anyways, yeah, we need some drama, don't we? So, this is one. I'm gonna try to find the bigger one. Plug on. I love this so much. Oh, but when you do it full scale, it's maybe a bit too. Wait, wait. So this is called Sunny Days, and it's far away from his normal type of works, but it's a work from 1874. But I just wanted to add this because if you see this, this could as well be a photograph. You can just feel the sun, you can see it on the meadow. There's something about this that just made me like want to go out and walk in this. Oh my god, it's just gorgeous. I don't know. This would be a lot to diamond paint, I must admit. So I would go like this and maybe cut it like this. But then, even then, you would get this feeling of sun and sunshine, and it's just, it is just, what is it? Too beautiful. Okay, next one. Again, some painting I didn't get much background for. Watching and Waiting, 1897. Very beautiful woman, very Victorian, this one. If you would ask me, this looks a bit like Venice. You've got a gondola here. This way, this mirror is depicted is just you can touch it almost. Bronze at the it's awesome. I don't know why they would use those marble sofas because oh my god, I wouldn't want to sit on that, but apparently she hasn't got much trouble with her joints and backs and back and everything. So, and this is again a tiger fur, which was very common in paintings like that, but the full, the entire painting just there's something. I'm always saying this. There's something, but there is something. Just be honest. Just be honest. Okay. Next one. Oh, yes. Two little girls. This is known as This Is Our Corner, 1873. So, two little girls in a sort of book nook corner, reading books, watching, and she's like, I don't know. She's got this look like, leave us alone. But I love this painting. Nevertheless, I will leave you alone, but it's very beautiful. So, yes, back on track. Yeah, sorry, I had to take just a small pause. Um, Confidences, or I don't know, because I had trouble reading that title because confidence is something else, but confidence, I confide in you. You know what I mean? So these women are telling each other some secrets, I'm sure. So they're both holding flowers from a plant, again with a beautiful red background. Love that so much for a diamond painting. That would be oh, and her curls. I want to have curls like that. Why is it that always people with straight hair want curls and vice versa? It's very weird. So you've got this lion here again. So I don't know. There's something about it. Tell me. Na, na, na. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get carried away sometimes. This one, okay. Whispering Noon 1896. So I did some research. I do research about every painting, but not for all paintings. I could find something. For this one, I found something and it was very interesting. The painting is of two women sitting outside, one whispering in the other's ear. From their expressions, the two seem to be talking about something or someone who they have spotted. The woman seated on the left appears to be pointing out something to her companion, who then tilts her head and reacts with a knowing look. And looking at their beautiful dresses and shawls, which are of a classical style, the women seem to come from affluence. So that's what you can see here. And it's true. It's like there's somebody outside of the painting that they're talking about. And she's like, yeah, maybe we're right. And here you've got these typical marble statues, a fountain here with a Cupid-like figure. Again, here you've got his autograph. I don't know. I don't know. It's monochrome, I will admit, but beautiful nevertheless. Oh, okay, this one, very interesting. Um, it is called. Wait, I will try to put up a larger. Plakken. So this is the larger. Whoa, that's a bit large, but anyways, interesting nevertheless. So, mustache. Sappho and Alcaeus, 1881. It depicts a concert in the late 7th century before Christ with the poet Alcaeus of Mytilene playing the kithara. In the audience is fellow lesbian poet Sappho, accompanied by several of her female friends. Sappho is paying close attention to the performance, resting her arm on a cushion that bears a laurel wreath, presumably intended for the performer. So let's check. So this would be Sappho. And yeah, sorry, my husband just told me goodbye. He's going to some concerts tonight, so he was outside waving and giving me kisses in the air, you know. Yeah. Okay, uh, whatever. Um, so yeah, this would be Sappho and her female friends, and it's very interesting. There's all types of writing down there. It's like graffiti avant. It means before. Yeah, okay, you know what I mean. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Muy interesante. Um, I'm almost done with everything, but this one, ah, my dear God in the heavens, there's so much beauty. So, yes, this is one that got my, what the, nope. I said pluck and go. Money! What are you doing? Ah, why? What have I done? Ah, sunny days. I made the wrong. Oh, okay. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, sometimes I'm a bit distracted. Cherries. Is that a good one? Yeah, there we are. No, we don't need cherries. We need the painting. So that's the painting. Oops, that's a bit big. That's a bit big. So we're going to go for this one. This is called Cherries, 1873. Beautiful, again, red-haired woman with a beautiful dress on a sofa with a tiger fur with cherries in her hand. But look at how it's painted. Look like this. It looks like it's real. The realism on this is so phenomenal. I'm like, oh my God, if I would be able to paint like that, I wouldn't stop painting. That's just, oh my, oh, wow. Yeah, sorry, but I'm just like in awe. This is one that would make my day if I could get this into a diamond painting. So beautiful, so beautiful. And then I think I'm almost at the end. But this is my favorite. If I would ever do a diamond painting by Alma Tadema, this is the first one I would do. I just think this is, my God, the feeling behind this. It is called a silent consoler. It is a watercolor on paper from which year? I don't know if I 1878, but it's just awesome. Like this guy is lying on a, and here we've got his signature again, on a marble bench and talking to this statue. It's like a sphinx-like statue with wings, and he's talking to her like he's trying to get an answer for something, and she's like, yeah, she's made of stone, so silent counselor. This just, oh my God. It would be a lot. To diamond paint this, I admit this would be a lot, but look how he managed to give you the impression that there's a lot of sunlight hitting. It's just beautiful, beautiful. This is one that I would do. Oh, I would do this. This would be, judging from the size, this would have to be a 100 by 60, like the other one that I did by Godward, um, just to get it all in. Like these feet, wait, look at his feet. How well this is painted. And here we've got Sir Alta, and he did put the S down, Sir Alta Tadema. So yeah, I'm just in love with this. This hits home. I don't know why. It just hits me. It's like I can feel the emotions, and I can see, like, yeah, he's probably talking about the girl he wants to have, and he's just trying to get some response from, yeah. So I believe this we all had. So this is the one that I've got left. This is called the oleander. An oleander is a type of bush with beautiful flowers. 1882. This is apparently a print from a book. I don't know if they've got this in a painting, but I thought this is just gorgeous. The Oh, maybe that's another. This might be the paint. This is the painting. Yeah, okay. So this is the painting. See how the marble floor is done. It's just so lifelike and realistic. Oh my. How can you? I don't know. I think sometimes those artists are real gods. Like, how can they pull off something like that? It's just too good to be true. So that is Alma Tadema for you in some of the paintings that I really love. There are so many more of him. Look, like, go on Wikimedia Commons, and you will find lots of works. Oh, it's just it goes on. It's just like, there's so much, like this one and this one, and I could go on forever and ever, but this would take me. This one, Agrippina with the ashes of Germanicus. There's just too much. Oh, and this one, like the roses of Heliogabalus. Sounds like a Muppet to me, but anyways, this is also very beautiful. So, like, if you want to go and look at the artist yourself, go ahead on Wikimedia Commons. There's, it's just endless. His oeuvre is endless. So, this was it for me for Alma Tadema. Um, Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on your way out. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe and hit the bell to get a notification whenever I put up another video. Also, for people who want to enter the event but don't are not sure about their diamond painting, I'm not going to be that harsh. Like, if you've got something and it's not particularly dark, or we will find some way around it, I will tell a terrible story and it will be all be fine. The only thing is, it has to be licensed. That's the only main thing I'm worrying about. But rest of, we will find our way around it. I'm not really I don't want to exclude anybody. That's never my intention. So, again, thank you so much. Now I'm going to eat something because I'm very hungry. And I will see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Have a beautiful weekend and see you next week. Bye.